Welcome back, senior devs. Sean Cannon here. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the importance of diversifying your portfolio. This will be a pretty short module, but the message is still really important, so let's get to it. First of all, what do I mean when I say diversify your portfolio? When that phrase is used in investing, it doesn't just mean invest in several tech companies instead of just one. It means don't just invest in tech companies. Be sure to include some index funds, some gold, some medical companies, and so on. That concept is essentially the same for your projects. So when I say diversify your portfolio, I don't mean simply when you make websites, change it up from Node to PHP to JSP to Python. I literally mean don't just build websites. Build games, build mobile apps, build IoT projects, work on large enterprise systems and startups, work on 20-year-old legacy systems, and work on R&D systems. For example, if you're a C# developer, it would make a ton of sense for you to pick up Mono and build something in Unity. You're already way ahead of the curve, and you'll likely not only be able to pick it up and get something built much faster than you realize, but you can sell these games for easy passive income, learning on your own time and having fun with code. The sooner you can learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable, the sooner you will naturally take on projects and responsibilities that you wouldn't normally take on had you stayed in your own comfort zone. I'm not suggesting that if you're a website developer that you need to start accepting projects to build games or mobile apps. You don't need to shift your career unless you want to. What I'm suggesting is that when you build something you don't normally work on, you expose yourself to patterns and processes that you may not ever see building websites. And not only do a lot of those patterns carry over from application to application, but you may find that you enjoy building games much more than building websites, for example. We spend thousands and thousands of hours of our lives writing code. Shouldn't we enjoy our work? If you're writing boring stuff all the time, you're gonna burn out and resent your life, my friend. Trust me. We'll cover this deeper in a later module, but for now, just trust me. One of my side projects is a geo-proximity startup where my system tracks people in health clubs while they work out so they can earn and redeem points at the club. In exchange for the rewards, the club gets analytics data of how members use the facility so they can market better and arrange their equipment more intuitively. I built the prototypes on Arduinos using Bluetooth low-energy beacons. Figuring out triangulation and struggling through ideas that didn't work out well was a really educational experience for me. I learned that RFID and radio waves are super unreliable in a gym setting, where everything in the room is metal and people are always moving in weird positions while they work out. BLE worked out much better, and now I can keep that bit of information in my back pocket and use it on a future project. Parsing packets from binary streams and dealing with RFID and BLE technologies was not only super fun and new, but it also carried over to a client project where we were initially tasked with building the website, but there was an electrical engineering component, and I was able to assist with the integration on that and build rapport with the client. Another cool project I did was integrate Minecraft into the real world with my son. We coded a small plugin that talked to a code block that was connected to some redstone, and that plugin communicated with a Raspberry Pi, which had a button and an LED. When we pushed the button, it lit up the LED as well as a torch in the game. And when we stepped on a pressure plate in the game, it lit up the torch and the LED on my Raspberry Pi. It was a super small project that took us an afternoon to write the code and solder the LED, but it was super fun. And now I know it's possible, which is half of what being a good consultant is all about. Just having the ability to recall previous experiences and provide options to the clients. So right now you have some homework. I want you to go find something that you don't normally work on and make something simple. It can be anything, but it has to make you uncomfortable and you have to share it in the Facebook group. For example, if you typically only code stuff, try something visual and artistic. Go to daz3d.com and download their app to see how 3D modeling or rendering works. Or keep it simple and download a trial of Adobe Illustrator and try designing a vector logo. These skills carry over to our day-to-day and build empathy with the design teams. If you want to keep it related to coding, try making a Hello World app with Expo using React Native, or try Swift or Android to see what you can do. Don't spend more than an hour or two. The goal here is just to get comfortable being uncomfortable, and then repeat the process every so often, so eventually you start craving that discomfort, because you will start to realize that discomfort equals growth, and after all, that's why you're here. I'm excited to see what you all create and share in the Facebook group. Post a photo or a link to a GitHub repo, or even just describe what you made if you're not able to digitally share it. There's really no pressure here, just have some fun. That wraps up this module. Keep growing, and I'll see you in the next one.